And she is an artist, and she makes clothing, and she wears it well. And so do all her angels over there. But when I saw what she was doing online, her online presence, I was like, I got to contact her and get her involved in what we're doing. And she was like, yes, absolutely, right away. So here's Camille.
So I just want to tell you my story and why I do what I do. So at age 17, I went through modeling school. I really wanted to be a model. Upon graduation, I was told that I was 2 inches too short and my hips were too wide. So fast forward about 2 years, I went into a very long eating disorder that lasted over 10 years. And in that time, I struggled with a lot of mental health. When you struggle with an eating disorder, your mental health goes bad with it. So then I started painting. And in that painting grounded me. It brought me back to faith, and it brought me back to truth. And it was almost like my time to be still. And you know, that Bible verse says, be still and know I am God. I always felt that when I would paint. And while painting, I would write poetry. So for over 10 years, I ended up selling my art and poetry all over the world. I've sold paintings in Australia, in Europe, in every state in US except for North Dakota for some reason. Because I have a little map that I would color. I love travel, so I would love seeing where my paintings go. So I don't know, God redeems everything. And you might just think, okay, he's going to redeem, I'm glad he redeemed that big thing in my life, but he remembers the things you forget. So this year I was like, I'm going to put my painting on a dress. This was in February of this year. So I put my painting on a dress and took a picture or video and put it on social media and had people wanting to order them. So then I decided to make more. I made a whole collection, and in that painting, the word I heard was, behold, I am doing something new. Some of you might know that verse, and that kept coming to me when I was painting. That painting. That became a whole collection, and then a man named Richard reached out to me because he saw what I was doing online, wanted me on his runway show. He produces New magazine. From there, then we got accepted into New York Fashion Week 2025, and God is just like opening doors like crazy. And my whole thing is, you know, I recovered from that eating disorder in my early 30s, and if you see our slogan back there, it has always been, you are the masterpiece. Because I want every single woman, man, and child to know that they are a one-of-a-kind work of art made unlike any other. We are not made to compare each other. We are made to come together in unity and support one another and encourage one another and help each other out, because that's what we're put here to do, and that's shine the unique light that God has put within you. A light unlike any other. So that's what I want to encourage with my brand. And when we go to New York, we're taking all of our own models because we want all shapes and sizes on the runway.
Woo! Before she tries to run off, is she's going to have a couple of the angels come up here and show you, because they're all wearing her pieces. So they're going to show you some of her stuff. And I encourage you to go back there and look at what she's doing. Check into more of her story. She's dope. I said that again. She's dope. All right?
I make a date with God, and you can bet your life is try to do the party and the fun. I never miss a thing. Everything happens to me. At first I thought that you could break these dreams for me. That love could turn